This very well could be a game changer. If we look at the 2020 election, you saw the Indian American community energized in a very significant way, both in terms of voters, but also in terms of donors. And I think the parallels are very similar because there wasn't as much enthusiasm and support for Harris when she was a candidate for the presidency in 2019. Indian Americans knew who she was, but it was primarily Indian Americans in California who knew her better than Indian Americans across the country. But when she became the vice presidential pick, there was an outpouring of enthusiasm and support that carried her through and the Biden-Harris ticket through the November election. So I think in a similar way, right now, we did a survey of Asian Americans in April and May, and favorability ratings for Harris among Indian Americans was about the same as it was for Biden. And it wasn't great for either of them. Harris, I think, was associated so strongly with Biden that her approval had also come down, but it was still much better than Trump's approval rating. So, at the very least, she will do as well as Biden would have done among Indian Americans, but this really shakes up the race in a big way. And I can imagine a lot of Indian American donors and activists, elected officials, Pramila Jayapal already came out today endorsing her. This is the news that's going to dominate the conversation. So I think there probably are a few more surprises left in this election year, especially when it comes to foreign policy. Who knows what will happen in Russia and Ukraine? Who knows what will happen in Israel? So I think there's still a lot more uncertainty left in this election. But I think what you'll find is that among a lot of Democratic donors and also Democratic voters, especially younger voters, Black voters, Asian American voters, a lot more enthusiasm than what you found even a week ago. I think you had a lot of these constituencies that felt like, the inevitability had sunk in and that Biden was going to lose. I think you're seeing a lot more enthusiasm and interest now among those constituencies.